maybe because there were a few laughs on that program. How serious is the situation?
Very serious. Very serious. Have any governor told you not to come to a state? You. Have any governor? I have been told by me telling governor, I'm coming to your state, don't come, we can't guarantee your state. So what else do you want me to do? Or say, I've been to several universities in Nigeria, invited, events scheduled. On that day, I was not allowed to enter the university. The records are there. So whenever I accuse people, the records are there. You could see it everywhere. Even the issue of what happened to me at the airport, go and check any day at any particular airport. I've only one car that comes in. It's only that's the only car they found fault with. When I see people come with a convoy of 12, 15, only that one, they've spotted it immediately. So what else will I say? I say with every sense of sincerity, my life, my business, everything, but that is not deterring me, because at the end of the day, we'll only pass through here once, not twice.
That's massive. Life not just once, not be twice. However, now before we look at his conversation regarding the subsidy removal, as the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Remi Tinubu, disbursed 9 brand new Hummer buses to APC leaders, youth leaders in Abuja. I want to quickly look at the last video, which we talked about the document of the presidential candidate for the 2027 election. Let me digress a bit. Please stay with me to the end of this video so you catch a lot of things. Now, this my friend is always watching our video. Thank you so much. He said something. As you can see, he say, "You not serious at all. What are the names of Obi? What are the names on Obi NYSC? They are different from the ones in his degree. What you display for Rabiu Musa, I did not see anywhere with Kwankwaso and so on. All of them not thieves anyway." Now, this response now for you. Now, you know, when I saw this, I quickly have to rush and check. Although I went through the document and then I went back to check, because this conversation happened before. And for us to have this pure understanding, let's have this now at the back of our mind. You'll see that the name on this channel is Eriba Jerry. If I am to publish my document, most of my documents carries Eriba Jerry. And then my native name, which is Ochi, is abbreviated in every of my documents right from birth. When my father filled, he abbreviated that name. Then it was in my secondary school that I now wrote the full name. In fact, the name Jerry is Jairi. But the spelling, you know, they have made a mistake from the beginning. I don't have those time to go and be doing them correction, blah, 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 and the rest. In fact, when I was writing my WAEC and I was doing all those to my secondary school, which I should have corrected some of those things, and even my NIN, there was something they saw. They said, my name is Jeremiah. I said, no, my name is not Jeremiah. My name is Jerry Simple. Just write it like that. Some people they are feeling for what's her name, and I'll tell them they will go and write Jeremiah. I said, my name is not Jeremiah. Write what I told you. He said, that's a full name. I said, that is my name. I'm the one telling you. Do you get? Now, but my full name, let me tell you now, my full name is Jerry John Ochi Eriba. You see, the name John has been omitted from all my documents. And for that reason, not to repeat this same mistake, I decided to keep that name John out of all my documents. So even if I tell you that my name is also John, that I have two English names, you will be surprised. You see, right? So now coming to this Peter Obi's case on his NYC, where he writes Obi Gregory Peter Nwabasi. Remember, Alabambi came out to say that Obi had different name, blah 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 blah. Let's have this. This Nwabasi here, Abi, should be his. That should be his native name, yes, because I could remember that his baptismal name. He explained those things at one point in time. His baptismal name should be Gregory, I believe, if I could remember very well, because I saw this before shooting this video, so I just have to react to it immediately. Then he talks about also Rabio Musa Kwankwaso. Now, in the first form, you can see Rabio, we have Musa Mohammed Rabio Kwankwaso. So his son name is Musa, that is his father's name. So he's Mohammed Rabio Kwankwaso. Then when you check his country poly, where he went, it is Mohammed Rabio Musa. So from my explanation from the beginning of this video, I believe that should answer this to you. It could be the same similar situation, sorry, right? Then he went further. In his NYC, you see Musa Mohammed Rabio. You see, Kwankwaso was omitted, right? So there are some places that I used to write my name. I used to write my Jerry John full. I write it. So my son now, I make sure I don't make that mistake. Right from his NIN, from his birth, everything, his name is well spelled out. Even in school, they want to abbreviate. I say no, write it in full. Do you understand? So some of these things are just little mistakes and all of that. But when you go to Bola Ahmed Tinubu's own, let's go to Bola Ahmed Tinubu's own, then we can go straight back into our work on Peter Obi. If you go back to, you see Bola Ahmed, right? Bola Ahmed, which I said in that video that the A can represent anything. But when you look at that of Kwankwaso and Peter Obi, there is no any form of abbreviation. Then when you go further, you have in his NYSC, you have Tinubu Bola Adekunle. Different name. So now someone can actually tell you that with this, now they can say the abbreviation of that A, even in that Chicago, is not Ahmed, is Adekunle. After all, you not even show us your primary school or your secondary school. You come up with your Chicago State University certificate, then NYSC. And we are seeing NYSC for the first time. We have not heard about NYSC ever since. So that is it. That is it. And every other place he writes Tinubu as his son name, Bola Ahmed as his own name, other names. So that is it for that. I believe that this was this should have answered your question. Saying that all of them are thieves, I don't think so. I don't think so. And this is not because it's Peter Obi. Even if they are thieves, some people are lesser thieves. Let's leave it that way. So back to His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi on subsidy removal. Let's take a listen to what he have to say about subsidy removal.
Who told you?
That I say we are being told.
No, I say who told you?
The source, from the presidency, even the governor said.
Who said subsidy removed?
The president.
So why are you listening to another person? It is the person who said subsidy removed should come out and say where the money is going. Leadership is about communication. Somebody came and took your money and said, I'm removing this. I came to your house now and said, sir, you can no longer enjoy these benefits because I want to use you for something else. And then you're listening to another people, you're not saying they told you, they were there. We elected somebody. These are some of the things we want to stop in this country. If you go to Britain, the person who will tell you where that money is going is British Prime Minister. You go to America, it will be the American president. If you go to India, it will be Modi. That's the person you elected. We want people who were elected now to talk to us, not through proxies. It is time for them to come out from wherever they are hiding and talk to us. He announced subsidy removed. We want him now to tell us where the money is. If he's giving it to governors, tell us. If he's giving it to our wives, tell us. So we can go to them and say, hey, madam, I hear you people are not the one collecting this money. Where is my own? Somebody needs to tell us where the money is.
Oh, God. Now, this will now lead us to the APC youth leader, Pastor Dayo, who said that the First Lady Remi Tinubu gives APC youths 9 brand new Hummer buses for national youth leaders, deputy 6 zonal youth leaders, FCT youth leaders, as working tool to help drive youth development efforts of the party. National youth leaders announced launch of Mommy's Men and Boys movement to mobilize Nigerians for President Tinubu 2027 re-election. Me myself, I don't even see this thing before they even construct this video. So we now launch another one after City Boys. We now have Mommy's Men and Boys movement. Wow. Wow, Mommy's Men movement for Asuwaju 2027. So say, be monarchical system we won't go. We won't get Tinubu as our king. Oh, hail the king. Oh, hail the king. Oh, hail Asuwaju. Oh, hail Tinubu. That is what's going to be happening on Tinubu return. Oh, hail Tinubu. 9 new Hummer buses. Each of these buses, each of them will cost not less than 20 million, depending on where they got them from. Not less than 20, 25. What am I saying? Brand new. Should be around 50 million and above. And he said we should go and do Akara. And he told the Abona boy that they should not buy exotic vehicles. They should be using the money to assist people. Anyway, if you talk now, they will say, after all, she has been donating money to governors' wives, military wives, and the rest. But the question, like Peter Obi just said, is that if the money has been given to our wives, let's go and ask them. Because I don't get it. This is the first time I'm seeing the first lady of the country, especially in Nigeria, for the first time since the return of democracy. I am seeing the first lady dishing out money like never before. Within the last 3 years, this woman don't give money in trillions, these trillions of naira. So she has been dishing out money. She will go here, 200 million, 1 billion, 300 million, 50 million. Now 9 brand new Hummer buses for youth leaders. Where should they get this money from? There is no allocation to the office of the first lady, and there is no allocation to her. So where is she getting this money from? I mean, her husband, they tip am, then they go outside, go do giveaway. I mean, as in how? Maybe somebody should enlighten me at the comment section. Let me know so that we don't just open our mouth. Wow, like somebody will say, you don't set ring light and then you start talking and all of that. And again, that is also to one of my favorite subscriber who says that it's not enough for us to just on ring lights and then on cameras and begin to talk about this thing. To join the process. Yes, We are. Yes, we are. And that is what we are doing. This is part of the engagement. This is also part of the movement. If we don't on the ring right and talk, if we don't continue with this conversation, then we are doing nothing. So this is part of it as well. Going into the all of us cannot go into politics. So those that are willing and want to go should go. But the fact that we are talking does not mean we must. And if we have to, then we just have to. So thank you for always making your comments. Thank you for always telling us what you know and suggesting to us on how to handle things better in Nigeria. And I look forward to the day where I'll be declaring to be the president of Nigeria. I also want to go campaign for Misha. That time there will be security. Security will just work for this country. Economy will go maramba. I mean, so, oh yeah, now let's have this conversation at the comment section. You guys see if this money they share and give our wives. So this is we don't get mommy's men movement. Terrible. APC no go keep person. It's well. Thank you for watching.